This looks like trouble. Huh. This looks like trouble. Huh.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
You!
I'll have naught to do with this.
That's it. I've had enough.
Luck can only get you so far, I suppose.
You! Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry. You! My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This arisen's both shrewd. What? Can't you think of a reason? Let's just say I was to report on your but I suppose that job... So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no Understandable. Let us see what you're made of!
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, we will hear all he has to say. If all catches your eye.
Yes, sir! Ugh.
We shall see how bold you are.
I'm a predicament. Welcome.
Seems I've bit off more than I
Chilled
can
the
chew.
blood.
I'm done for. Proud that single heavy purse.
Well met, sir. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, do not forget that we work...
Welcome. I've a nose for rumors of everything.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
Where will the wind blow me today, I wonder?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we... Ah, yes. When he learnt of your majesty's escape, as to how he learned your majesty's, I shall be sure to inform you when I do.
So the agent was of Batal after all. 'Tis rather eerie that someone should be sent across the border to spy on you.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well. This place is awful dull. Can't complain. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
What I can do...
Such quietude is a blessing. Would that all my days were so true.
Is there aught...
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Is there aught?
Such quietude is a blessing.
Perchance you've the sovereign, wounded indeed. 'Tis a weight off my heart.
Dare I presume?
How dare you! I was not prepared for this. Can't wait for the new equipment to come. Dull days for us are a sign which belongs to you and all. Oh, I'm in fine faculty.
There are few places
Could use a bit of fun to brighten this.
Rooted in the soil of land. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Our performance is not one to miss.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
always room for improvement.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
There's no shame in living life.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come.
Sir,
Is there aught you...
Off to the market I go. Place I can find peace. Nice place. I'm in no hurry to leave. This is where I come when life gets overwhelming. This is my life. Can't be fighting so alone.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer.
What's this? Oh, if only my Alas, the scalp ant would wound my... If you're curious, the man's home is located...
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
Got to focus. My head.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait. Can't stomach places like this.
Would that all my days were so
Damn near enough of wastrels and
Can't stomach places like this.
You are the Arisen. Follow me.
That's acting up today.
I'm a man of less
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir. But there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Just about anywhere. I'd sooner stay on my watch finishes without incident. Does my watch
Follow me. Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty. Tis best. Pray, be cautious.
Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
You're far from your station, are you not?
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment. You're welcome to come and play and
I'll find myself a worthy patron soon enough.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
You take care not to stray so far next time.
Quite the predicament.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Got to sweep and dust before I think of supper.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Well, well. He is merely Deesa's puppet then. 'Tis like, even were he to be but if there's aught that can, he seems a man of it, pray.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Deesa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together.
Almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oi! What are you doing, Jonas! This is the good.
Is that right? You did it once of.
My apologies for the yet he speaks truly. Pray, call the beast.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot. What say we make them think twice about settling in again?
Careful now.
I hope that's the last this village will see, though the Saurians are. That's twice you're more than a. Truly, we cannot.
Here he is!
Jonas!
This blasted. How many times have there can be no doubt?
Forgive me. Jonas!
You would say that. Seems to me, beast.
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem we mustn't let this sour you. I do hope you shall visit us again.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done, if you ask me.
This isn't a place I'd like to find good conversation.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve them. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretend? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I could... Sleep. I clear my head.
sets me to thinking this place. Will someone do about this? Would have been better off if
Suppose I ought to turn my
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Sometimes this is the only place I
There is much we ought to tend to. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batar, this alone can prove little. But to think, 'tis a surprise. But if Regent King's you have done well, Your Majesty.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Are brigands lurking about?
Wait, your equipment's coming.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
I've no time for you.
You'll have to excuse me.
I suppose I ought to get...
What must needs be done?
That's quiet.
Still yourself! I'm counting on you! You have no right.
Pray, do.
I'd hasten home, were this not my... I suppose I could always run.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Shall not stand idly by. Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
I'm not going to take that from you. Come on, try me. If I stay
Strike! Now!
wait here till your business is done.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Have you come to release me? Aha! Or have you proof that you are... Ah! They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent... And what befell him? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulder. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
Nice to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect. Well now, I'm not sure.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
I suppose it goes without saying that our first step ought to be gathering information.
True enough.
Is Malcolm all? We were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Malcolm? All he don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report back now? Just where are these vaults exactly? Let us return to...
Vaults, you say? By my... Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze... Let us make haste.
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me. I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. I grant your weapon a magical boon. it is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide.
Let's follow the
I'll go and how are we to get through this door?
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
I'm done for.
What should I do?
Well, have you found... Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my...
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Apologies, Master, but you will have to make do without us for the time being.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are Arisen, words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
The rules at your left. Time to head to market.
I'm dead on my feet. I've much to do yet.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the...
Methinks our travels will...
There is much we ought to tend to. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
A resounding success. An achievement to be proud of.